Hey everyone, thank you for joining us today on Ardmore Connect. My name is Josh.
And I'm Brian, and today we have Ryan Pesin with Ardmore Toyota.
Hi, how you doing, guys? Thanks for having me.
Of course, it's a pleasure. So Ryan, we were just talking briefly before we started getting into this. Why don't you go ahead and just let everyone know who you are, what you do, and just kind of give us the whole package.
So my name is Ryan Pesin, Vice President of Ardmore Toyota. We've been at Ardmore Toyota here on Lancaster Avenue since 2006. So we're on going on 15 years. We sell new cars, used cars. We service cars, and we have a parts department. And we're very happy and honored to be in Ardmore, and we are looking forward to more exciting years to come with our Ardmore community.
How did you get started? When you said you came in 2006, what were you doing beforehand?
Mm-hmm.
So we actually have originally Central City Toyota, which is located at 48th and Chestnut in West Philadelphia, University City. And that's been there since 1968. And in 2006, when we opened Ardmore Toyota, we opened that to be the new car facility. We still have Central City Toyota. So we had this wonderful opportunity. We actually had a Saab dealership here years ago, where we're on right now the property of Ardmore Toyota. Used to be our Saab dealership, and there was also a Ford dealership here. So we've been here ever since.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. And I like the subtle Toyota you have in the background. I think that's a good touch for what we're doing right now.
Yes, that was unintentional, but good timing.
So, Ryan, you were saying that you guys, I believe you were saying that you guys are a family business, right?
Yes, it's a family-owned business. Yep.
When you guys were, so you had the one in West Philly first. When you started this one, did you guys have similar issues starting up? What was the biggest challenge you guys faced when you were, getting the ball rolling on this?
So I'm not too sure what was going on in 1968, but in the years when we were in Central City, it's a lot of the same things that you're trying to accomplish. Number one, first and foremost, is customer service and customer loyalty. And something we're very proud of is the customer service and customer loyalty that we have from our customers here at Ardmore Toyota and at Central City Toyota. So I think that's something we always strive for, is the customer service. But problems, we never really, fortunately, had problems because we've got a good foundation. The dealership's owned by Max Paul and Brad Paul, and we've always had a good foundation with not only them but also our staff as well, our managers and our other employees.
So in addition to Ardmore Toyota, you also have don't you also have like an auto body shop as well?
So we have a body shop as well. It's located connected to Central City Toyota. It's called Paul Brothers Auto Body. That's at 48th and Chestnut as well. And that is the location where we do auto body repair, collision repair. And that's actually where we started as a family, was the collision repair business way back in 1908. So
Wow.
Long time ago, when cars were a little different than they are today.
A little bit different. I think they're just maybe just a little bit different from back then to where they are
Yep.
now. So I think the hot topic on everyone's mind is this coronavirus, this pandemic that's going on. How exactly has that affected you? I know, I think dealerships are still allowed to do online stuff. I mean, what exactly has it done to your business?
So good question. Obviously, first and foremost, we've taken safety as the primary focus as a company. And with regards to safety, we were closed for a little bit out of the safety of our employees in both service and sales.
Mm-hmm.
Service is considered an essential business in the state of Pennsylvania. So that opened up pretty quickly after being shut down for a couple of weeks back in March. And service is open. We have a contactless service experience, so customers can come in to the dealership and not even have to come into the dealership. They can drop their car off. We have a drop box, and they meet somebody outside that's wearing a mask and gloves, and we sanitize the vehicle before and after the service.
Mm-hmm.
They pay online with an online bill pay. We communicate with them video and text for our service department, so it's pretty effective there. Sales was a little bit tougher because the state of Pennsylvania considers sales a non-essential at the beginning. So we were able to open a week and a half ago for sales, but it's online sales, like you said, right now. Hopefully that'll change in the coming days, we're hoping. But online sales is an online unique buying experience. We're fortunate that we've been able to do that in the past with our customers, to do an online purchasing experience. It's not truly an online buying, like you're not actually completing the transaction online with that per se, but most of the transaction does take place online. We can e-sign paperwork. We show video of the vehicle. We could do video walkarounds. So there's a lot of really amazing things, even the online bill pay, like I said. So I think we've done a pretty good job of catering to the needs and the safety during this pandemic.
Right. So your shift has kind of been maybe a little bit easier than some people's, because I know in the real estate industry, they had a very difficult time adapting. Like now they're finally allowed to do online notary systems. So I'm assuming that it's something similar to that.
Right. So that's a good point. So Pennsylvania came up with an e-notarization process that's never existed before for automotive sales. And they did it pretty quickly. We're fortunate that we have the backing of the Pennsylvania Automotive Association and the Automotive Dealers Association of Greater Philadelphia. They were able to help us get that pushed through pretty quickly with the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and that's a big plus. It's going to make it easier not only today but in the future. Like post-pandemic, I think we're going to see that that's going to be a percentage of our customers are going to want that experience.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the same in the real estate industry too, because a lot of people are saying, well, I don't need to drive an hour and a half to go and sign paperwork. I could just do it remotely. Although it is its own experience, it's convenience. It's why people do things. They do it for out of ease and out of convenience. And I think, it's synonymous between all of them.
Definitely. I agree.
As all the safety precautions that you've been doing and being online now, do you see a silver lining at the end of this?
So it's interesting you say that. We've actually have seen a silver lining that's going to come out of this. And one of the things is that we are learning that, we're going to be able to do it the customer's way in the future. And we're promoting that. We want to be able to do it their way. It's a concept that I think is going to evolve over the years, and not just doing an online experience, but also catering to the customer, how they want to pick up their vehicle. Do they want their vehicle waiting for them? Do they want to come into our dealership? Do they not want to come into our dealership? I think it's given us an opportunity to be flexible and learn that we can do things differently for our customers, and being able to do it their way and catering it and tailoring it to their needs, I think is going to be a big piece of our success.
Yeah, I mean, it ties into that customer service thing that they were talking about, that you guys were talking about before. I mean, that's what it's about.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Are you guys running any promotions right now for your customers?
We're not really being aggressive on promotional things. We're more so promoting our social distancing that we have going on as a dealership, making our customers well educated and aware of that. We have videos that show what we're doing for the contactless service experience. If and when we're ready to have customers come in, we have social distancing stickers. We have acrylic protectors. Everybody's wearing masks and gloves right now. So we're really educating our customers that they're getting a good experience in terms of safety when they come in, sanitizing as well. So that's a piece of it. Obviously we're running some good specials in regards to service and promoting our discount specials that we have for spring. People are getting their cars ready. They're coming back out. So we have some specials going on for people for oil changes, a brake special that's going on, and a buy 3, get 1 free tire special. In sales, month of May is typically considered a big sales event month, and we're excited for that. I think we're going to have some good promotions that are going to be able to go on for the month of May on the new 2020 Camry, Corolla, RAV4, and Highlander, and we're excited for that. We've got a good set of inventory of new cars, and certified as well. We have a good selection of certified used cars.
Now, this just came up. Do you see less people? Do you feel like less people will maybe buy cars in a digital environment because it's something that they want to like experience? Like I know when I went to go and I guess lease my car, it was a whole experience. Like I showed up, I was like, oh, this one smells good. Like, oh, this is the way this one drives. Like, do you see people maybe not worrying about the experience as much for better sense of convenience?
That's a good question. I think that we're going to see a mix of it. I think you're going to see a certain percentage of the community that are still going to remain hesitant to want to interact with either a person or even a vehicle. I think on new vehicles, it might be a little easier. On used vehicles, people are going to want to maybe touch and feel it a little bit.
That makes sense.
And we'll see where it goes. But I think at the end of the day, typically people really, in the history of the automotive industry, have loved seeing, touching, feeling, and driving a car before they purchase it. It just so happens we've had a lot of people in the past 10 days since we reopened that haven't had to do that and didn't worry about that and drove away happy in a new car. We delivered to them at their house or met them at their office in a secure, safe environment, and they're happy. So it's definitely a new experience for us.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys also have a lot of safety nets too. Like, this is, give us a few days. If you don't like it, we could talk about another option.
So we have in this current pandemic, we've offered the customers the opportunity to, make sure they're confident and happy with their selection after a couple of days of having the vehicle. And, it's a nice thing to offer the customers during this time. And we'll see where that goes in the future. But right now, I think it's nice to be flexible for people, understanding the climate we're in.
Let me ask you this, to shift it a little bit. What's the best piece of advice that you can give to somebody that someone may have passed on to you?
About the car business or?
About your business in general, yeah. Like, I guess, what was the best piece of advice anybody's ever given you, and how has it helped you?
Yeah, good question. I think, one of the things I was told was, asking questions is a great thing. Open-ended questions. So I always like to ask questions, whether it's to our employees or to our customers, make sure I understand and listen. Sometimes even ask that question twice and, make sure you really understood what the customer or the person you're talking to was saying. Another thing is, when you're working at a dealership or operating a dealership or any business is, management by walking around. So, being in my office, sometimes I need to be in my office, but getting out and talking to our technicians, our valets, building a relationship with them, making sure they feel safe and comfortable in the current climate, but also in the future. And in the past, we've always that's been our MO is to communicate with people and get around and get out and talk to people.
Yeah, it seems like you guys are really big on customer service and making it like a family experience.
Yep, definitely it's a family experience we've built, and doing it the customer's way is now this new stepping stone that we have.
Yeah, I think that's great. I think that's a great way to run a business, and especially a great way to keep people happy.
I agree.
A lot of people like to have this is what we're doing, and kind of fit yourself into it, versus what it seems like you guys are doing is, hey, how do you want it to be done? Let's go ahead and make that happen for you. I think that's great.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Makes sense that way. Ryan, I've seen you out and about throughout Ardmore on multiple occasions. Other than your own business, of course, what are some of your favorite Ardmore businesses?
Mm-hmm.
So I've had the fortunate opportunity to be part of, the Ardmore business community, Ardmore Business Association, Ardmore Initiative. And, just growing up in this area, I lived right here, grew up in Penn Valley. My first job was at a baseball card collections place called ABC Collectibles, which is now the Geek Repair Store. So that's just a little thing that I always drive by that every day and remember that I sold baseball cards in there when I was 12 years old. I didn't even get paid. I just wanted to get a baseball card or a set of baseball cards, a pack of them, instead of getting paid money. That's how different it was back then. But nowadays, like going to the restaurants here, going to some of the stores, being able to have flexibility of going to a Ripplewood or going to one of the beer shops that we have around here. It's just a cool thing, and just having a lot of different places you can walk down. It's a lot more open, and it's just modernized, and it's exciting too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the commercial corridor in Ardmore is very unique.
Yep, I agree.
Totally is. When this is all said and done, you guys have anything planned that you're going to do for your customers, you think, when you can actually go out and see people?
We haven't really planned on what we're going to do for the customers. I mean, I think that the most important thing that we're doing for our customers is what we're doing right now, which is just really making them aware of what we're doing. I mean, we've really introduced video in a whole new level. We were doing video at like 5%. Now we're doing level 50% video. We've really kicked it up. But, you know, I mean, when it's all said and done, I mean, I feel like we all want to go out and celebrate it. Just when's it going to be done? Hopefully sooner than later.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I agree with that also.
Well, I don't want to take too much of your time, but I want to thank you for giving us the time today. And
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we look forward to doing some more work along with you guys, and hopefully the next time we see you, we'll be there live with a camera crew.
Yeah. Looking forward to coming out there. I mean, it seems like you guys have got a real great thing going on. Can't wait to experience it in person.
Agreed. Thank you. Yeah, we'd be happy to have you guys, and we're excited to get people back in here and, you know, get this thing going in the right direction, moving forward.
Well, we'd like to thank everyone for checking into Ardmore Connect today. To stay up to date, feel free to like our page and subscribe to all the videos we do. And looking forward to seeing you guys next time around.